hearing that Gucci is a clone. I wouldn't either support or deny those accusations.
Not many hip-hop conspiracies have captured the culture more than the idea that Gucci Mane was cloned. Around 2016, fans began claiming the rapper who returned from prison wasn't the same man who went in. The theory spread fast, fueled by memes, screenshots, and side-by-side comparisons. What started as jokes quickly turned into a full-blown mythology within rap culture. Before the conspiracy, Gucci Mane was already a larger-than-life figure. He was known for erratic behavior, wild interviews, legal troubles, and an unfiltered street persona.
Oh, sucker punch Gucci.
He said, if somebody ever tried to sucker punch, he said he'd die for Gucci.
Man, Walker, I know he would kill somebody for me.
He
or
crazy.
Die for me.
No, he crazy.
I don't even mess with me because of Walker. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? From 17, he just stuck with me. He wasn't even rapping. He was just really just watching my back for years. Then I went to jail and I came out. He started rapping. I didn't even know he knew how to rap.
Like, damn, my number one goon is rapping now. My shooter rapping.
My number one shooter rapping.
Hey, man, it's Big Gucci. What's happening? I make music, I make money, I make enemies. But my fans made me the trap god. Even though I'm locked up, I still run the street from jail. Screw up, Corleone.
But you know, he came up as a boss too. Like, he came in as your artist, and now he's like his own boss.
He
Y'all butt heads?
He been a boss from day one. We bump heads. We just about to fight the other day. We always gonna get into it.
Fight about what? What are you and Wak about to fight about?
Oh, he taped me when I was asleep.
Gucci represented chaos and rawness, a product of Atlanta's trap scene at its most volatile. That version of Gucci was unpredictable, reckless, and constantly at war with himself. Then came prison. In 2014, Gucci Mane was sentenced to federal time on firearms charges. Many fans expected him to come home the same way he went in, or worse. Instead, what they got in 2016 shocked everyone. Gucci emerged calmer, healthier, focused, and almost serene. That transformation is where the conspiracy begins. When Gucci came home, we all noticed the immediate changes. He had lost weight, spoke more clearly, and seemed emotionally grounded. His social media tone shifted from erratic to reflective. He appeared disciplined, business-minded, and intentional in a way that people weren't used to seeing. All of that is not out of the ordinary for someone who just made it through, and for some fans, the change was inspiring. But for others, it was suspicious. The clone theory gained traction because the shift felt too drastic for people who didn't or still don't understand the growth of recovery. Internet users began posting side-by-side photos, highlighting differences in his facial features. They zoomed in on his eyes, teeth, posture, and even how he smiled. These images circulated with captions suggesting that the real Gucci had been replaced. One of the biggest drivers of the theory was Gucci's behavior in interviews. He no longer rambled, lashed out, or spoke recklessly about industry beefs. Instead, he talked about health, accountability, and financial literacy. Fans who were used to chaos mistook maturity for artificiality. In conspiracy logic, personal growth became evidence of replacement. The music also played a role in the suspicion. Gucci's post-prison albums were cleaner, more structured, and less frenzied. His subject matter shifted towards reflection, survival, and legacy. While still unmistakably Gucci, the tone felt evolved. For conspiracy believers, this artistic refinement seemed programmed rather than organic. Another element that fed to the theory was Gucci's physical health. In prison, he adopted a strict workout routine and cleaned up his diet. When he came home looking healthier than ever, fans struggled to reconcile that with their mental image of him. Instead of seeing rehabilitation, they saw impossibility. In internet culture, disbelief often turns into fantasy. Social media made the situation worse. Memes jokingly labeled Gucci a clone, robot, or government experiment. At first, even Gucci laughed along, which unintentionally validated the joke. The more the idea spread, the more people started believing it literally. Irony dissolved into truth in real time. Some conspiracy theorists tied the clone idea to broader fears about government control. They claimed Gucci was replaced to promote positivity or silence a dangerous voice. Others said the music industry needed a more marketable version of him. These ideas reflected deeper mistrust of institutions, not evidence about Gucci himself. There's also the uncomfortable reality that many fans prefer Guwap broken. His struggles were entertaining, his chaos was content, and his pain became part of his brand. When he returned healed, it disrupted that dynamic. The clone theory became a way to deny his growth and keep him frozen in a version that fans recognized. From a factual standpoint, there's no evidence to support cloning claims. Human cloning at that level doesn't exist, especially not secretly within the music industry. Facial changes can be explained by weight loss, sobriety, aging, and stress reduction. Behavior changes are more common when people address mental health and addiction. Gucci himself has addressed the rumors directly. He's joked about being a clone, dismissed it outright, and emphasized how prison forced him to change. He's spoken openly about prioritizing mental clarity and discipline. In reality, his transformation aligns perfectly with someone who survived years of self-destruction. The conspiracy also ignores the role of trauma. Gucci endured addiction, incarceration, and public humiliation. Those experiences can fundamentally alter a person. Growth doesn't always look gradual. It sometimes looks sudden, especially when survival is on the line. Hip-hop has a long story of resisting the idea that people can change. The culture celebrates authenticity, but often confuses that with stagnation. When an artist evolves, fans sometimes see it as betrayal. The clone theory reflects that tension, a refusal to accept transformation as real. It's also worth noting that Gucci never lost his core identity. His voice, cadence, humor, and Atlanta roots remain intact. He still collaborated with the same artists and carried the same cultural influence. What changed was his self-control, not his soul. The Gucci clone idea fits neatly into internet folklore. It's dramatic, funny, and slightly unsettling. It turns a personal redemption story into sci-fi entertainment. That's why it spreads so fast. Not because it's true, but because it's compelling. Ultimately, the conspiracy says more about the audience than the artist. It reveals how uncomfortable people can be with growth, healing, and accountability. Gucci didn't become someone else. He became a better version of himself. That's not cloning, that's evolution. In hip-hop, legends are often trapped by their worst moments. Gucci Mane broke free from that cycle. Instead of being celebrated universally, his growth became suspicious. The clone theory is the internet's way of processing change it didn't expect. So no, Gucci Mane is not a clone. He's a case study of what happens when someone survives their own mythology. The real story isn't replacement, it's recovery. And in a culture that rarely allows men to heal publicly, that might be the most radical transformation of all.